Here is a breakdown of Episode 6 of Alien Earth, which, by the way, is turning out to be the hit show of the year. But before we unravel the madness, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and smash subscribe. Just 2 small clicks from you go a long way toward bringing you the content you love. We start with Hermit, or does he prefer to be called Joe, standing with Kirsch as they watch Wendy interact with the xenomorph. As they are observing, he subtly talks about taking her away from Neverland, to which Kirsch gives the most cryptic answer.
That's like an onion asking, how do I take care of a star?
When he brought up onions, I was like, this guy must be a big Shrek fan, just like when Shrek and Donkey were talking about feelings. Anyway, Kirsch tells Joe it's irrational what he's suggesting, and there's no way Boy Cavalier is going to allow it. The next scene, the chief security officer of Neverland suggests wiping Nib's memory. This makes Arthur furious. He refuses, saying it's against his ethics and morals, which ultimately gets him fired. His wife, though, she agrees, and she wipes Nib's traumatic memory. To be honest, that would be a handy tool. I don't see why Arthur was being all noble about refusing it. Where can I get that tech? We then see Wendy and Hermit talking. He suggests they find a way to leave Neverland, and in a shocking revelation, she bluntly says no. One of the best scenes in the episode follows, the meeting between Cavalier and Yutani. The song Tessellate by Alt J sets the mood, talking about sharks, which is perfect for how the corporate world operates. And don't get me started on Boy Cavalier's fashion sense. Barefoot with tassels? That outfit screams Gen Z. But wait, Yutani, played by Sandra Yee, looked like a full-on corporate goddess. Their interaction was cinema gold. And did I mention the moderator's name was McAfee, as in the antivirus? That had to be intentional. Eventually, Yutani agrees to settle Prodigy for the damages, but he still refuses to immediately hand over the biomaterials recovered at the ship, as he cites quarantine regulations. She gives Morrow the order to do his thing. Another really good moment. Kirsch and Morrow in the elevator. Their jobs back and forth were hilarious.
The almost human, self-hating machine. They must envy me.
Sure. Yesterday's model, the incredibly irrelevant robot.
We get to see Nibs again, but without any memory of the crash or interaction with T Ocellus. This infuriates Wendy when she realizes Nibs' memory has been wiped. There's a sweet scene between Smee and Slightly. Honestly, I think Smee is the only genuinely non-problematic hybrid, just going with the flow.
What are you doing? He's giving you a grown-up hug.
But Slightly stalking Hermit? That was really creepy, and Adarsh Goroff nails it. Hermit later meets up with his former teammates. They seem to be having a good time, but also warn him not to mess it up. And man, that guy definitely does not have a poker face. The xenomorph also returns, and wow, it's had a massive growth spurt. Kirsch absolutely nails the scientific method while instructing Toodles in the lab. Honestly, I wish Chibitsu had taken notes. We then see T Ocellus now enjoying a cheap body, always watching, always planning. But Toodles, too eager to please, breaks scientific protocol, and it costs him dearly. Honestly, though, I also partly blame T Ocellus, who seems to be responsible for most of these mishaps. Then Wendy confronts Dame about Nibs. In a shocking turn, Wendy declares she's no longer Wendy, but Marcy. She says she's not on the people side anymore, echoing some of Kirsch's thoughts about humans. I'm sensing a synth/hybrid revolution is coming. Meanwhile, Arthur prepares to leave but still helps Hermit with some vital info. He also detects that something is wrong with Toodles and rushes to help because he's a good guy. On the way, he runs into Slightly loitering near the lab and enlists his help, unknowingly sealing his own doom. Arthur finds Toodles' body and attempts to move it. Slightly takes the opportunity to release the facehugger, which immediately attaches to Arthur. All of this, of course, is being monitored by Kirsch. When Boy Cavalier asks if everything is fine, Kirsch replies, affirmative. The episode ends with T Ocellus watching, patiently. What did you think of the episode? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching, I'm out.